And this six-man tag team match is going to be filled with all kinds of chaos as The Undertaker and Rikishi start this thing out. Undertaker just unloading heavy artillery rights on Rikishi right off the bat, and down goes Rikishi off the last one. Very unique combo of teams as The Undertaker and Kane team up with Dudley to take on Haku, Rikishi, and Christian. Meanwhile, Rikishi's starting to find his lick back early on with a leg drop to The Undertaker. Ducks under and dives through and nails Rikishi. Undertaker's calling it. He's calling his shots and he's ready to go old school. Undertaker takes down Rikishi. Haku and Christian getting some shots in from The Undertaker. I was going to say they're getting knocked off the apron, but they did not budge that much. Haku is a hard man to take down. In my mind, there's no doubt that the Undertaker and Kane should be the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. However, with that being said, that's not exactly the case. Here we are, six-man tag match. As Kane soars and lays out Rikishi. And now the tag's been made to Dudley. An interesting part of this matchup being his brother Bubba Ray not involved. Much the same that Christian doesn't have his edge, if you will, with a neck breaker from Dudley taking out Rikishi. Oh! And Rikishi using that weight advantage on Dudley. And here comes Christian, should I say. Christian has had it with the Dudley boys. He and Edge have certainly had their encounters, and they've gone extreme a number of times. The Dudleys, ECW originals, so they know what it's like to get extreme. However, Edge and Christian can say the same when they were in that triple threat ladder match. Meanwhile, Haku is as dangerous as they get. Might be one of the dangerous men this sport has ever seen. And I'm not just talking about in the ring. You cross him out in the real world, I am pretty sure he will eat you alive. I am totally certain of that. There is no doubt in my mind that he will maul you while you are alive. Uh-oh, it goes from bad to worse for Christian as Kane is tagged in. And the big red machine lifts Christian up high, and Christian gets pressed into the mat. Haku gets taken out by Kane. And Kane's starting to lift up and build momentum. Kane looking for a chokeslam on Haku. Up and down. Haku gets taken for a ride. Kane staring. I think it's going to happen. I think we're going to get it. Undertaker isn't sure what to believe. I think that's the most expression I've ever seen on Undertaker's face. What's up? Up high and down low for Haku. He may not have his brother Bubba Ray Dudley, but he's got the devil's favorite demon. However, Devon may have celebrated a bit too early as Rikishi sends him hard into the steel steps. Christian got the boot to The Undertaker. The Undertaker has Christian by the throat. Now it's Christian's turn. High to low. The tides have shifted and a ride for Christian. And speaking of ride, a last ride coming for Christian. The higher they go, the harder they fall. Christian is out like a light and it's all over. Devon Dudley being the unlikely third man to join the Devils themselves, the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane. We got to get another look at this. Kane did the what's up. Undertaker showing the most expression I've ever seen. And that's not saying much about the Undertaker. He's not a man that expresses many emotion. Then Devon celebrated a little bit too early, got laid out by Rikishi's getting sent in the steel steps. However, there was no celebration for Christian as he would see the last strike and the last ride that would give victory to the Brothers of Destruction and Devon Dudley. And what a victory here on SmackDown.